And I know there's a lot of people that think they all of a sudden are medical experts and, they know how to look at medical data. Medical data is one of these things I've been looking at for 20 years, and it's easy to make the wrong conclusion from looking at medical data. It's very easy. There's so many times where you think a drug is going to work and it doesn't, or vice versa, that you learn over time how to really understand this data. So if you see something like myocarditis or something like that, and you're tempted to think, oh, well, this must be happening because of the COVID vaccine, there's hundreds of different explanations as to what could be going on. And if you want to read a biostatistics textbook, I have some recommendations, but it's very easy. There are many stories of being lured into the wrong analysis. And again, like if you're a statistics pro, go ahead and lay out your case. But I think that, it's just not there. And the science behind it, not only is the data not there, but the science doesn't make sense. How a very, very small amount of this very fragile molecule could somehow result in this really long-term problem. It doesn't sort of make sense. And the other thing about it that I think is important is that, like, can't really do anything about it. We've sort of gone through this exercise, doing the best we could. President Trump was a big fan of the vaccine, for what it's worth, even though this became a political thing. He's on record saying that he saved millions of lives with the vaccine. And then kind of, people are flip-flopping a little bit. Can't change the past. Ultimately, it was the most studied vaccine maybe of all time.
So why do people believe that there was like a tracking device in it? Like Bill Gates was somehow like, how do people come to that conclusion?
I think there's a conspiracy. There's a world where I was actually writing an article about this. I lost the interest in writing it. I called it on apophenia. Apophenia is like a psychological term. It's very unknown, that people want to believe in things and they start to force themselves into doing it. And astrology is the best example, where there's like no conceivable world where what happens on Jupiter is going to influence your personality here on Earth. Like, it just does not stand to reason under any like possible physical reality. But people read the horoscope and people believe that the stars control our fate. And it sounds very romantic and cool, but it's just not true. And superstitions and conspiracy theories are a way to explain the world that we live in a way that, makes us more comfortable, makes us more at ease. And also they help our egos. When don't you know that the COVID vaccine doesn't work? Oh, you don't know that yet. Wait till you see this. And it makes you feel smarter. It makes you feel better. Oh, you didn't know about Epstein Island. I knew. I warned you. There's things like that it's just like, there's a whole litany of these like psychological explanations for why do people feel the need to like create this in-group of like me and my people in the know. We know UFOs exist, and you guys, you don't know yet. But when we let you know the secret information, you're going to know. And it's funny, but it's also something we do unconsciously.